Good morning, eggheads, and welcome back to Bounty of One with me, EnginesTheStone. We've got our coffee. Let's take a sip. It's cold, it's gross. Let's begin. We're going to do another daily struggle today. Today is Elijah. He's going to start with bronze, silver, golden, and godly dice. Fuck's sake. And chaos heart and mark of chaos. And all projectiles are 50% slower. That's going to be nice. Chaos Heart means that we can't choose. We don't see what we choose from chests. And Mark of Chaos means there's going to be something marked with Chaos that will give us a 4% damage rating. Jesus. The high score here is 375k. I don't think we're going to get number one on this, but we can give it a go. Let's get in there. The bronze, silver, golden, godly dice. We are playing on 30 infamy, as usual. That's just the more fun for me because it's a bit more challenging, but not too challenging, where I basically just die. Bronze, silver, and golden dice. I think that just gives us a lot of rerolls, and then godly dice gives us rerolls, but makes all our rerolls, instead of rerolling what we get, it upgrades it for any level up choices. Let's give it a go, and we'll see what we can create this time. I forgot what Elijah does, so I will immediately pause, go to settings, turn the fucking volume down because the volume is stupid. Go to inventory. Right, mark of chaos. Yeah, whenever you make a choice or upgrade an object, there's a choice there with 4% damage. This means can't be identified. We get a chest every 7 levels. 4 rerolls for upgrade choices, 4 rerolls for object choices, gain additional upgrade and object. It's always rare or higher. Rerolls for upgrades now raise the quality of choices. Yeah, instead of rerolling it, it raises the quality. And this is his ability. After moving for a while, you shoot a slow intangible lightning that hits an enemy. Right, so we go area of effect and cooldowns. This guy is just going to be a beast. Alright, let's carry on. I'm just going to move around a little bit. We can stack these things. So what's the best thing to do is to probably kite these guys and then do that. That is lovely. That is a lot of damage there. Alrighty. Okay, it wants us to take health. I don't want to take health, but it might be good. The 4% is going to give us 1%, which is 0.5 times fucking 4. So it's going to give us plus 2 damage. That might be okay. I could upgrade it, but I'm not going to. I don't think there's any point in upgrading it just yet. Run around for a little bit. Start kiting these guys. I'm going to get some shooters and whatnot soon. There you go. You can always see the rollers coming on the screen. Bastards. And then shoot to the closing enemy. Very nice. So, area of effect is what I want. And I'm going to guess, just as it always does, the things that I want to upgrade, it's not going to give me. I will take the crit then instead, because that's probably the better item. I'm going to move with these, because they're very slow. And I kind of like that all projectiles are slower, but I also kind of don't. We don't have enough dashes for us to have any survivability. We do have 4 HP instead of 3. 4 is the same as 3 anyway, so it doesn't really make too much of a fucking difference. If I can maneuver this guy into here, there you go, he's going to get absolutely screwed from that. There is a cooldown there. I will upgrade said cooldown to, oh my god, 5. It's too good. I will get the 20% cooldowns though. So, because this hits every 0.5 of a second, having a cooldown that's half of that will be 0.25 of a second. We don't care about the attack speed, don't really care about health, and I definitely do not care about movement speed. So I'll get that 1 extra health again, because 5 is the same as 6. Launch some of this out. I was hoping to get one this way. There we go. I do like Elijah. I think his ability is awesome. But without area of effect and without cooldowns, it's kind of crap. There's a 15% cooldown. I think I'll just take that instead of taking the upgrade for damage. The Mark of the Chaos one. There we go. Again, doesn't feel like much of a struggle as opposed to just a little bit of a fun run, to be honest. This is purple. I think with these, it's probably best just to go for this. Oh, fuck. No, that's not good. Alrighty, so I need... fuck. So we just lost a load of damage. I need to increase my HP by a little bit. By 1 at least, or by 5. Just to get me to a even number of health. Which is completely goes against what I tend to do when it comes to Infamy 3 runs. Because having an even number of health makes no sense. You do 50 more damage, and your Desperate Cool doesn't reduce by 30 when you have 50%. Oh, that item, the next one over, would have been better. That's okay. Let's use one of these and get the 50% cooldowns. We're now down to 57%. We need Area of Effect, or else we are kind of just boned at this point. I'm going to have to waste an upgrade to get 1 HP. We'll be battling against this binary system the whole fucking time, I swear to God. Because if we accidentally take an item that gives us 1 HP, then we need to then go get another HP to keep us on the even. Or else we're just losing a lot of... Ooh, a couple of dashes. Yes, please. And we've reached the 7th level. I'll take that. Dash recovery is very nice. Very nice. Good item. Good item to take. We do have Simple Tom, sadly. Pierce, we don't care about Pierce. We do care about Area of Effect, so I'm going to just upgrade that to a gold. Very nice. So now our guys are going to be a little bit bigger. When I say my guys, I mean my my lightning strike things. Better to get the Area of Effect or the dashes. I think I'm going to go dashes just for a bit more survivability. Just because panic dodging is definitely something I do. Panic dashing, I guess you could call it. Oh yeah, look at that Area of Effect. That is definitely doing some work. Not happy about... I'm going to get crit for this one. What have we got? 17 crit? That's fine. If we can just slowly build that up. It doesn't need to be, like, major. But we could really do with a bit more health. Just to get our damage back up to where it should be. Because it shouldn't be at 53. I think it's like at 60-something. I'm going to say like 69 or whatever. I haven't done the math. No, I'm going to go for crit again. Sometimes it's just best to avoid the Mark of Chaos. I think our majority of the time I'll take it when we get a chest choice. But I won't be taking it when we get an upgrade. A level upgrade. Not all the time anyway. Because it will not always conform to what I want to do. Do I really want to keep getting crit? I guess. It does give me a bit of a damage upgrade, so why not? And obviously, the higher damage we get, that 4% will start getting bigger and bigger and bigger and better, and I just walk straight through that guy. Lovely. So now we do less damage, and now we've got less health. It's fine. As long as we keep moving, we're good. And then we can shoot out these things. And if the crit starts playing a role in this, we should do a decent amount of damage. I'm just gonna try and get out of dodge. Damn. Okay. It's not going too bad. I don't like the Simple Tom minions. They are not nice to play with. Ow. That was not good. Please give me a health upgrade. No. I'm going to use one of these to get the 15% cooldowns. And we reached level 14. I'll get this. Cool. Fuck's sake. Our damage has fallen off and we need some HP. Somebody help me here. The rerolls are obviously not going to be doing us any favors at the moment. But we might be able to... Ooh, fuck. We got a chest. Purple. Sure, actually that works out really well. It's a bit smaller than what you want it to be. I need the 1 HP. I'm going to go get the 2 HP. So, there we go. That will do... Let's put a... Jesus Christ, that damage is up to 144. When the fuck did that happen? Alright, well, can't complain. That's really nice. It does mean we can survive one hit and then die. That's why I don't like having a even number of HP, because it's a waste of a pickup. But that's fine. Right. We have some dashes. We should be able to do pretty well against Simple Tom here. Especially if he's coming after you, penis. You absolute fucking knobhead. That was not what I was hoping for. Fuck. I should have dashed twice. I didn't dash twice. That's my bad. But at least we're still on an even number of HP. So if you run this way, as soon as he gets in his little ball, just double dash back. And then stand a safe base down here. See? Look, this is how you kill him. You just make him bounce side to side like that. And we go again. As soon as he does his circle thing, just dash twice out and then run away. With these things, he just keeps bouncing in and out of it. It's very nice. He's not going to fucking die this round. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he did. Because he was stood in that thing. Right, let's see what we get. I bet it's something that's not going to be beneficial at all. Why is the one that's marked by chaos the lowest? Fucking... whatever. Actually, that's not too bad either. We do a lot of walking. Ha, I said do. Where's all my XP gone? Alright, we're back up to 8 health, which is lovely. So we got our full damage, which at the moment is 100. How is that 100? Why did that go down? Why's that gone down? Maybe it goes down compared to what HP we're on? I don't remember taking anything that does that, but whatever. If we can kite these guys really well, then we can do a lot. Oh, fuck's sake. Ah, there's all my XP. I walked so far away from it all. But the thing is, these oh, we won't get that. We'll get area effect. These lightning things on the floor, whatever they're called, will go for a very long time. And when they do that, they will kill people as they go. So you will find like little spats of of XP everywhere. It's nice. That guy's a little bit quicker than I am, but that's fine. I can dash every now and again. As long as I'm moving, it will come back quite quickly. We do shoot these knives, which is just a little bit of damage. Just an extra bit of passive damage. As you can see, we're doing very badly at killing the deputy over there. Oh, another 2 HP, and it will give us 4%. Or we can go cooldowns. I'd rather have cooldowns. 34% crit. That's not terrible. I've had better, but I've had a lot worse. Oh, I was hoping that would go straight for the deputy. Let's try and get some of this XP. Now, when we get to level 21, we get another free chest. That's lovely. Oh, fuck. Do you know what I mean about panic dashing? I panic dash far too often. And I accidentally saved myself there. I wasn't really paying attention. I would really like to kill this guy. He's got such a big health pool. Which is expected. Like, you know, we are playing Infamy 30. But his health pool is a little bigger than what I expected. Yes, cooldowns. 50% cooldowns. Thank you. Right. Cooldowns down to 35%. That means that things are going to get hit multiple times. In the AoE that I launch. Except him, who is walking through them. An asshole. But if you can launch one, the giant group, you should be able to do some decent damage. We are still getting XP drops, so we are still killing people, which is good. Oh no, now I've got 2 guys chasing me. What are we... it's only just turned nighttime. I remember the good old days when nighttime used to be a bit of a respite. Doesn't happen so much when you're playing Infamy 30. The slow projectiles are actually quite good. It gives me a lot of chance to react. With a little bit of... Oh, look, there's a health... There's a health drop over there. Yeah, with a little bit of movement speed, I can probably walk a lot faster than than most projectiles. Still a bit slow. That guy is just... Maybe I should start doing the crit just so I can get a little bit extra damage. Level 21. Ooh, I will get the max HP. We'll get this. Attract or collector streams when taking damage. Gain 2 health. Sure. As long as it's 2 and not 1, then I'm happy. Because if it's 1, then we get fucked over. And our damage drops. I still don't understand how we lost so much damage. Now, I thought the binary system increased my damage when we were at an even number. But do I have to be damaged in order for that to actually do anything? Look at me, king of dodging. Are we going to kill any deputy? I'd like to just get one. We do have Denzel. That's good to know. I'll take a little bit of the damage. An extra 4% plus an extra whatever percent we just got from that. Come on, he's almost dead. Thank God for that. Jesus. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit more survivability. Let's get some of this. We've moved around so much. I'd like area of effect, but also we should oh, maybe I should have upgraded that. But then if I use 2 upgrades on that, I'd have no upgrades left. I'm kind of saving it for when we get a really good, like, the item we really want. Which, to be fair, right now is crit. What I could do is use it on a crit damage upgrade. So that would be... That will put the... I could get it... If we get a high enough one, I can get it all the way to Mythic, which would be like 500% damage. And then we'll actually start doing some some decent damage to these guys. We have only 39% crit, so... We are a little bit lacking. No, there is no fucking way in hell I'm taking that. I'll take the couple of dashes, actually. Now, we don't have any dash abilities, but I'm okay with that. We have 12 health, which is lovely. We're already on the second boss. Things are going a little bit quicker than expected. Oh, fucking hell. No! Jesus, that was a bit too horrendous. Alright, let him do his thing. Move over this way. Come back here. Stand under his armpit like a good little armpit sniffer or whatever. And let him do his thing. Now, his projectiles are also slower. Could be the reason why... That could actually cause us problems. Down here, up here, around here, down here, and he's back. I don't think we're going to do very well at killing him. He's going to take a long time for him to die. But I'm starting to think, because his projectiles are so slow at moving, maybe it's causing him to produce less projectiles? Well, this one's a bit of a longer run, isn't it? And then get back under his armpit. We should be good here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the same amount. They just look like they're slower. We're doing 177 damage. Pretty sweet. Can't argue with that. Let's try to do some moving around right now so we can launch one of these things at him. Try and do some walking rather than dashing. Oh, fuck it. I'll put myself in stupid positions. There we go. There he is. Nice and dead. Just how I like my dentals. Sure. When stationary, not going to happen. I don't think there's a better one. No. I think this was actually a pretty good upgrade. Still could do with some crit damage. Ooh, there we go. Now, if I use this twice, that's going to whack... Oh, my God. How much damage would I get from that? That's going to whack that to 150. Really? That doesn't actually seem that much. I'll take it. Our crit damage is now 3.5 times the amount it would be. So we're doing 600, was it? on crits, which is pretty good. It's not the best. We still only have 39% crit. We've ran out of rerolls. There is no more rerolls. I think there's probably one other upgrade you can get that would give you some rerolls. There's the if you cancel a choice, you can get a reroll, but be highly unlikely I'll get that item. But it also would not be a good item to get because I would never use it. Because like again, if I could customize my runs before they start, we could get some challenge runs that say, you know, you can only take a certain thing. So fair enough. What I'll do then is I will take the thing that says getting me some rerolls when you refuse an item. We're now up to 4.25 times the amount on a crit. Still crit's very low. It's interesting to know that those guys are not counting as projectiles. I mean, they shouldn't, but it's interesting to know that they don't. Oh, that could have been very bad. Get nice and close. That went the wrong way, and because of that, I got fucked twice. I just lost a load of damage. We got the crit. I'm gonna need to. Oh wait, no, we just healed back up to 12. Beautiful. Okay, that's good. That's good. Really need to get a pop filter for this microphone. I kind of like. I know it doesn't. It's not the way that the everybody does it these days, and people probably don't enjoy it as much as they used to. But like, I pride myself on still having a very scuffed setup, scuffed stream, scuffed video stuff, no editing. You know, it's all raw. It does mean, however, I have to be very careful of what I say because I don't edit shit out. I'm sure I've offended a lot of people in my videos, but it's fine. Yeah, having a scuff setup. It's like the good old days of when I used to watch this. Like, used to watch a lot of YouTube when I was a bit younger. I didn't really make that many videos. I really tried, but the editing is what kicked my ass. And editing is just not fun for me. Some people love it, but for me, it's just not fun. I have a video on the channel made from a stream ages ago that a friend of mine edited. I don't talk to him anymore, which is really sad. I will get cooldowns. Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Can be doing that. It's just a tip for people. If a friend of yours and a friend of yours breaks up, don't go slagging off the one person. Just remain impartial. The problem is people like drama these days. Just don't do it. Don't get involved. Because just in case, you never know what's going to happen. But there's a high chance they might get back together and everything you've said now comes out in light. Then it will make you feel very awkward. It will make the other person feel very awkward. And before you know it, you're not friends again. You know what I mean? So yeah, tip to the wise. I mean, tip to the wise, stay out of fucking drama altogether. Because it's fucking stupid. 7% will take it up to 56, or I can get a 15% cooldown. 50% cooldown is 15% of 30, 10% is 3. Half of that, so it'll only be down by 4%. I think we'll go crit chance, just to make the last boss a little easier. Because at the end of the day, we haven't been resting on crit because we've only had less than a 40% chance on crit for most of this run. So now as we got it above 50, it's a little nicer, but it's really only going to matter when we go and kill the Undertaker. But as you can see, no matter how dicey this got, going down to 1 HP for a short time there, taking binary system, which is just a shit item if you ask me. I really fucking hate it. I will avoid binary system even if it's the last item. I would just refuse to take anything. It's just not. It feels like it's more negative than positive. So I just wouldn't take it. What was I saying? I don't know. I got distracted on a tangent about binary system. Yeah. It's just not a, for me, it's not a good item. I will take that. That will increase our damage. Oh yeah, no matter how dicey it is, it's still a fun run. It's 30 infamy. Like I said, 30 infamy is pretty good. Still pretty difficult. You do have to be a little on the ball. And imagine being a little on the ball and having to fucking talk constantly and try and figure things to talk about, while trying to be at least somewhat entertaining. I don't know if I'm fully entertaining, but somewhat is is probably the level we're at. These guys are not dying that quickly, even though we're doing 900 damage per shot. Now, this is nowhere near as good as we were on the last run that we did. Also, if you like this game, go buy it on Steam, but it is very old. But I have a lot of videos on this, where I do various challenges set by viewers. There we go, 68% crit, it's basically 70%, so we're happy. And we're just gonna do that to him. Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't count as a projectile either, so he's still at full speed with all this stuff. I do need to move around, or else I'm going to miss out on a hell of a lot of damage. Ideally, you want to launch one of them when he's stood still, not when he's moving. There we go, got one. You can stack these. I think you can stack up to 3 or more. Yeah. I think it's really nice when you do launch, like, your entire, like, stacked amount. He is not dying very quickly at all, but like I always say, I believe this side is more tankier than the other side. I don't really remember it, but, like, I'm pretty sure how I reacted when I found out the Undertaker has a fucking second form. And it was like, ah, great, I beat the Undertaker. Oh, what the fuck is he doing? He's yeah, the second form caught me off guard a little bit, because I knew nothing about this game when I started playing it, and now I'm just pretty good at it. I'd like to say I'm really good at it, but there are people there are probably way better than I am. For a start, I didn't know about the reroll banish thing, but mostly because I don't look for cheeses, I look for interesting. Depending on what I'm playing as well, because I could be looking for the best. Alright, that's... See what I mean? His... Oh my... No. No, 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 no. Fuck. Fucking hell. How the shit am I meant to do with this? Okay, he's gonna die pretty soon, but what the fuck? This is why you don't take slow projectiles. Just FYI. When you get that aura of slow when it comes to projectiles, this is the reason why it's a problem. Because his projectiles fall in very strange ways. How much do I get? How did I only get 137k? Fuck off. Wow, that's a terrible score. Absolutely terrible. I didn't even make it to the fucking top 5. Oh well, I'm not going back and doing it again. Screw that. I may have made it to the top 5. Let's have a look. What's this? No, back. I mean leaderboard. I meant daily struggle. Yeah, not even on here. Oh, I didn't even fucking submit my score. That's why. Yeah, I would have actually been 4th. Oh, no, no, no. I would have been 3rd. Well, that would have been good. How the fuck? This feels like cheese. But maybe Infamy 50. Doing this on Infamy 50 will get you a pretty high score. I don't know what it is. It's probably like ×5 or 10 or something ridiculous. Alright, well, that was successful. Less of a struggle, more of a fun run. It's a bit of a shame. Kind of like it when it's a bit difficult, but not too difficult. You know, difficult enough where you feel there's a challenge. But I felt like that was a bit of a walk in the park. I mean, for a start, we did the run in less than 29 minutes. Usually a decent run would take you about 30, 38. But whatever. Anyway, that is your lot. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have an idea for a challenge you want to see on this game or any other game featured on the channel, whack that in the comments. If you have an idea for a game that you want to see me play specifically, whack that in the comments too. I will check them both out and see if we can complete it. But, yeah, again, I appreciate you guys sticking to the end, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.